Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Cornersville High School for tonight's Cornersville's Thanksgiving Tournament Girls Championship game between the Lady Eagles of Summertown and the Lady Raiders of Moore County. AJ Good joined alongside by Clint Brazier here for tonight's game. Starting first with Summertown coming in at 3-1 overall. Their head coach is Jeremy Jean from Moore County. 3-1 overall as well. Their head coach is Chad Spencer. So Clint, you've seen the Lady Eagles in these first two games. What have you liked out of them, and what do you want to see them do here against this very good Moore County team?
Still forcing a little too much early, but I think you'll see that probably out of every high school basketball team. We just saw it in the game before ours. But Abby Jo Schaefer's getting a little bit quicker. She's getting a little bit more touch on, she missed the whole year of volleyball. Brayley Burleson, I want to really brag on Brayley. May not show it every night in the scoring column, but I bet last night she may have only had 3 points, but I bet she had 10 rebounds and 10 assists. Just huge, role players. We're still without Carly Campbell. That'll be big when we can get her back, but they're going to have a tough job ahead of them playing this tough Moore County team.
And that one is, the tip is tipped off of Summertown, and we'll go to Moore County to start things off. Starting lineup.
Abby Jo spiked that like she missed volleyball.
Brazier, Burleson, Riggs, Reynolds, and Schaefer, the starting five for the Lady Eagles. Fletcher, Graham, Dingler, Audrey, and Anna Harder from Moore County. Graham down low, gets that one up and in, and Moore County starts with an early 2-0 lead.
Pretty easy set design, just side court.
Brazier brings it across the timeline here for the Lady Eagles. 2-3 zone put on by the Lady Raiders. Riggs now to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Ridds at the left wing, back to Reynolds straight away. Over to Brazier at the right wing. Kicks out to Reynolds, over to Riggs at the left wing. They pass it here, and Riggs will try deep three, no. And Brayley Burleson comes down with the rebound. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds drives, kicks out to Brazier. Thought about a three, pulls it down, and loses that one into the hands of Moore County. Racing the other way is Dingler. Dingler's layup, up and in.
I don't know how that went in.
Whew. She just shot that one straight up in the air. It's a 4-0 lead for Moore County. Reynolds drives the baseline, kicks out to Brazier. Burleson inside the Schaefer. Kicks out the Riggs, now to Burleson. Here to Brazier, swings over to Reynolds. She'll drive the baseline. Now kicks out the Brazier. She'll try a three. Off the front iron, no. And coming up with the rebound is Dingler.
Moore County starting out in this, they're just very tight 2-3 zone. Three-pointers are going to be there. Somebody for Summertown's got to step up and hit one.
And Dingler just dribbles that one off her foot. First turnover for the Lady Raiders. Reynolds brings it the other way. Pulls up, kicks out the Brazier. She'll try another three. Rattles in and out, no. And a rebound by Graham. Hands it out to Dingler. Dingler coming the other way. And that goes on the ground. And that one's thrown right into the hands of Abby Jo Schaefer. Second turnover by the Lady Raiders. A lot of action in the opening minute 40.
Look for a set drawn up right here, AJ. Try to get a good shot out of it.
Burleson in the corner. Kicks out the Reynolds straight away. Swings over to Brazier. Brazier to Reynolds, over to Riggs. Back to Reynolds straight away. Passes it back to Riggs. Back to Reynolds. They try to figure out the 2-3 zone. Back to Riggs.
Good pass. You probably could catch it and shoot it.
And a pass tipped over to Brazier, now to Reynolds. Kicks out the Riggs. Now back to Brazier inside the Schaefer. Abby Jo backs down Graham. Here to Brazier, swings over to Riggs, now to Reynolds. Back to Riggs, over to Brazier.
I say this, we're being very patient. We're not forcing anything, knock on wood, and there it goes.
Right on cue, second turnover by the Lady Eagles. 5:30 left in the first quarter. And Clint, they took about 50 seconds off the clock in that possession. As Dingler gets the inbounds. Man-to-man put on by Summertown. She's guarded by Riggs. And hands over to Harder. Harder drive, shot up and tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Moore County.
Probably should have been Summertown's ball on the out-of-bounds call, but it could have very easily been a couple of fouls on Summertown. So
yeah, it didn't look like that shot was touched by anybody. Dingler gets it in the Graham.
Graham's a good player.
Graham backs now, but stolen away by Braley Burleson.
She got quick hands.
Braley drives, loses control, and that one's stolen away. Each side now with 3 turnovers. Audrey Harder now kicks it out to Dingler. Dingler guarded closely by Riggs. Now picks up her dribble here to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to find Graham Campbell. Drive, kicks it here to Graham. That one's off the glass and in.
Summertown not playing assignment there. If somebody drives, you can't leave the opposite post just wide open. That's led to three scores for Moore County.
Graham with 4 points. Burleson drives. Tough shot up. No, she's fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Good take by Braley. Just something to get us off the snide here.
That will go against Fletcher. She'll pick up her first and the team's first. Pair of free throws coming up for Braley Burleson. Couple subs waiting at the scores table as well. First one knocks it down for the first point of the game.
All right, we're not getting shut out. That's the good part. Now we can start moving.
Jones and Busby in for Schaefer and Reynolds. Next shot from Burleson. Nothing but net. It's them both, and it's a 6-2 Moore County lead. Press put on here by the Lady Eagles.
Had some success last night against Huntland, but this Moore County team is just a little more disciplined.
Graham with it across the timeline. Now hands over to Dingler at the Cornersville logo. That foul was the first one on either side here. Kind of rare for TSSAA officials.
Yeah.
Dingler now to Fletcher straight away. Throws it down low for Graham. That one is off the glass and in. She's got 6.
They're just killing us on high-low sets and posts on the rollouts. Led to all 8 points.
Burleson thought about a 3, pulls it down over to Busby. Now to Brazier, brings it out to Busby, swings over to Burleson. Burleson drives, kicks out to Riggs. Riggs now to Busby, over to Riggs, now to Burleson, the corner. Picks up her dribble and lobs it over to Busby. Now to Brazier. Brazier back to Busby, over to Burleson. She'll spin, drive, nice pass here to Jones, off the glass, in, and she's fouled.
Great job by Braley Burleson, just making something happen. Even better finish by Jones, getting shoved in the back. As ugly as it started, we've got a chance to cut it to 3 here with 3:30 to go.
Anna Harder picks up her first, team second of the first quarter. Jones's AM1 goes in, nothing but net, and it's an 8-5 Moore County lead. So after, like Clint said, after the first couple possessions, the last 2 have looked pretty good for Summertown.
It all starts with Braley Burleson just making something happen.
Audrey Harder with it. So it's Anna Harder that picked up the foul, not Audrey. Dingler with it. Guarded closely by Brazier. Gets a screen from Graham.
Got to watch Graham now.
Graham guarded by Burleson. Double team comes, kicks out to Fletcher. She'll try a straightaway 3, and she hits it. First 3-pointer made for either side, leads out to 6.
Fletcher, one of the many juniors on this team. That shot never looked bad.
Brazier with it at the top of the key, over to Burleson, now to Brazier. She'll try a deep 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Busby. Busby goes up, and her pass is, not her pass, but her shot is knocked out of bounds.
Brazier's been shooting the 3 ball pretty well, but started out 0 for 3 tonight. But if they're going to keep playing a 2-3 zone and it's there, you can't pass on it. Don't get shy.
Brazier with it at the left wing. Throws over to Burleson at the right wing. She'll drive into the paint. Tough shot up and in.
Good take, Braley Burleson.
First second chance points for the Lady Eagles, cutting the lead to 4, 11-7. Graham lobs over to Dingler. Dingler now to Audrey Harder in the corner, back out to Graham. Graham spins, tough shot, no, gets her own rebound. Now kicks out to Anna Harder. Here to Fletcher straight away, back out to Dingler. She'll dribble out to the bottom of the Cornersville logo. Hands over to Fletcher. Now back to Dingler near the corner. She'll dribble out to the top of the key, goes into the paint. Kicks out here to Anna Harder in the corner for three. Misses. It goes out of bounds off of Moore County over to Summertown.
Summertown got a break there. Wasn't in very good position to rebound again. Luckily, it just goes out of bounds.
So Moore County is 5 of 8 from the field to start the game, but only a 4-point lead here.
Only one of them has been a tough shot, the three. The rest of them, me or you could make, AJ.
I don't know about me. Definitely you, but I don't know about me. Riggs in the corner, back out to Brazier, throws over to Busby. Busby back to Brazier. And that pass tipped out
Can't
of
telegraph
bounds.
what you're doing.
Subs coming in here for the Lady Eagles.
Long going to give Riggs a break.
Gabby Long in for Olivia Riggs. Brazier taking it out in front of the Moore County bench. Over to Burleson. Now to Busby. Back to Burleson. Here to Busby at the left wing. Skip pass over to Brazier near the corner. Back to Burleson. Burleson here to Busby. Over to Long. She'll try a three.
They let her have it. She buries it. Job Gabby Long. Hit a couple of big threes last night against Huntland.
1 point game at 11-10. Her first points, first made three-pointer by the Lady Eagles. Dingler with it. Minute 10 left,
job,
and that
Ella.
one's stolen away by Ella Busby. Shot up and a blocking call, and she'll go the line here to shoot two.
Great job, Ella Busby. That kid, that sophomore, seems like she gets her hands. She just makes it so difficult for anybody that she's guarding to do anything with a basketball. It's early in the year. I bet she's already got 20 steals.
First shot from Busby off the back iron, no good. No subs coming in. It's the first foul against Dingler, team's third of the first quarter. Next shot from Busby, and nothing but net. We're tied up at 11. Graham trying to take it out and gets it in to Anna Harder. Comes a pressure from Brazier. And eventually gets it over the timeline. Still man-to-man put on by the Lady Eagles. Harder dribbles to the right. Now to Graham straight away. Gets a screen. And now to Fletcher. Back out to Dingler. 40 seconds left in the quarter.
Watch the high-low right here.
And there is Fletcher for three. Back iron, no. And a rebound by Busby. Now to Burleson. Burleson just gets that one slapped away by Anna Harder. And then Burleson almost steals that one away. Now over the timeline to Graham. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Graham picks up her dribble. Double team comes out to Dingler. Dingler dribbling at the Cornersville logo. Over to Audrey Harder in the paint to Graham. Now to Fletcher. Here to Harder. She'll drive the baseline. Here to Graham. Jumper up. No. Rebound by
Don't throw it
Long,
away.
and that one's stolen away, but that one will end the first quarter.
AJ, that's youth. That's youth not knowing all I need to do is hold this ball right here.
After 8 minutes of play, we're tied up at 11 here in the Cornersville Thanksgiving Tournament Championship game. We'll take a break and have the start of the second when we return on the Exports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hi, my name is Asha. I go to Lawrenceburg Technical College, and I moved here a year ago from California. I wanted to be a cosmetologist and study hair, nails, and makeup. You should come join us at Lawrenceburg Technical College and learn all about cosmetology.
You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Cornersville Thanksgiving Tournament Girls Championship game, we're all knotted up at 11 after the first 8 minutes of play. Summertown will start off with the ball. Emily Brazier here, still facing the 2-3 zone. Over to Busby, back to Brazier. Skip pass over to Long. Long here to Busby. Now to Brazier at the right wing. Down low to Jones. Jones kicks out the long.
Yeah.
Long out to Busby. Not a great pass, but Long gets it back. Hands over to Burleson. Now to Busby. And that one's almost stolen away. She regains possession over to Brazier. Brazier reset the play. A 30-second possession already for Summertown. Jones on the baseline. That one is knocked out of bounds. Somehow Burleson came up with it. Jones struggling. And that pass in the hands of Long. Long shot up. No. And coming up the rebound was Long. Now they swing it over to Busby for three. Off the back iron, no. And coming up the rebounds, Braley Burleson. Busby swings over. Long will try a three. Rattles in and out, no. And a rebound.
We can't say we're not getting the chances.
And now a foul will be called here as Braley Burleson was driving.
Definitely had the opportunities to score then, but good effort. Way to bang the boards. Good job, Hannah Jones, just keeping everything alive right there.
Audrey Harder picks up her first foul. Dingler will check out. And checking in is Mackenzie Goodwin for the Lady Raiders. It's her first sub in the game. 6:58 remaining in the half. Long gets the inbounds over to Burleson near the Cornersville logo. Over to Brazier at the left wing. And, dangerous pass because two people there as Brazier now drives. Goes on the baseline and travels. Turnover against the Lady Eagles.
I think Brazier wanted to go all the way through and hit Busby or Long over here in this corner and just got cut off by the longer Ellie Graham.
And a Harder now over to Fletcher. Summertown still applying the press. And Goodwin will get across the timeline, guarded by Brazier. Now hands over to Audrey Harder. Harder struggling with it and gets a screen from Fletcher. Kicks out to Goodwin. That's Anna Harder. Guarded here by Long. Harder drives, left-handed layup, no. Rebound there is Graham, and she gets fouled.
Tell you, that's just effort on Graham. I mean, she knew if she got to where she needed to be, that opposite block, she would be the only one that had a chance to get a put back in. Didn't make it. Does get fouled pretty good. I think that foul will be on Braley, her first, and just the team first.
Yeah, the entire game. Abby Jo Schaefer will come back in, and Hannah Jones will get a break. Yeah, just the first team foul against Summertown the entire game. We've only combined for 5 fouls here through the first 10 minutes. Graham hits them both. She leads all scorers with 8. It's a 13-11 Moore County lead. Brazier now over to Long. Long. Pass over to Busby. Now to Brazier. Here to Burleson in the corner. Kicks back out to Brazier. Now over to Busby. Busby now to Long at the left wing. Bounce pass over to Brazier. Thought about three, pulls it down, drives, and that one's stolen away. 7 turnover by the Lady Eagles as Anna Harder struggling with this one. Somehow found Fletcher. Now hands back to Goodwin.
Need a stop, does Summertown.
Goodwin across the timeline. Tries to find Audrey Harder and can. Now gets a screen from Graham. She'll drive. Shot just blocked by Abby Jo Schaefer.
Good job, Abby Jo.
Coming the other way, Brazier. Picks up her dribble, lobs it to Braley Burleson. Now to Busby in the corner to Long. Back out to Busby. Pass over to Brazier at the left wing. Now to Busby over to Long in the corner. Down low to Abby Jo. Kicks out to Busby. She'll drive into the paint. Jumper up, blocked by Graham.
Got to take about one less dribble right there if Graham's in the middle of that defense.
Now there's a fight for the loose ball, and Graham will be fouled. That one will go against Schaefer, her first, team second. Olivia Riggs will come back in, and checking out is Emily Brazier.
Need to quit holding the ball more if you're Summertown and letting the defense reset. Just ball movement. Just, hey, right back passes. See if we can get Olivia Riggs, who's our three-point specialist, a little hot right here. Because the three-point shots are there. You just can't hold the ball and let the defense keep resetting.
Good one with it at the top of the key. Now hands over to Audrey Harder. Harder bounce pass to Fletcher at the free throw line. Kicks out to Goodwin. Goodwin drives into the paint. Kicks out to Anna Harder. Back to Graham at the top of the key. Tries to lob it for Fletcher. Does. Fletcher now a backdoor pass here to Graham. That one is off the glass and in.
Tell you, Braley Burleson's got the toughest job of the night. She's got to guard probably the best player on the floor, Ellie Graham, and she's just always moving, AJ.
10 points now for Graham, a 4-point Moore County lead. Moore. Burleson kicks out to Riggs, now over to Busby, now to Riggs. Didn't know she had an open shot there. Tries to go down low. That one's knocked around. Riggs, tough shot up, blocked by Fletcher. And a fight for the loose ball.
I think she got a timeout before the jump ball.
She did. That'll be the first timeout call from either side. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back in Cornersville, Moore County calls its first timeout. They lead at 15-11 here. Thanksgiving Tournament Championship game. Fletcher gets the inbound. She'll be guarded by Abby Jo Schaefer. There's the Lady Eagles sticking with the press. Fletcher will drive the other way. Right-handed layup, no. When she's fouled, she'll go the line to shoot 2.
That's tough. I know Abby Jo can move, but that's tough. Somebody with a big brace on their leg having to guard somebody full court like that, just getting back.
That'll go on Riggs. Her first, team's third of the second quarter. Fletcher to the line to shoot 2. First shot on its way and doesn't go.
That's really the first break Moore County's gave Summertown as far as easy shots.
Next shot from Fletcher. Hits the second. It's a 16-11 lead. Emily Brazier into the game, and checking out will be Ella Busby. So got 4 of their 5 starters back in the game. Brazier.
Summertown is running a 4-out set. They've only played in 1 post. I think that's what you got to do. May even see at 1 point, so we may get some better shots off a 5-out set, AJ.
Brazier swings over to Long. And Braley gets that one stolen away. 8th turnover by the Lady Eagles. Goodwin dribbles. Picks up her dribble and walks. And make that the 5th turnover against Moore County.
Freshman I really like coming in, and Kramer here, AJ, 6'2". And just a freshman coming in for Summertown. But she's had a good tournament so far. Probably averaging about 4 to 6 points. Got a good little shot from the elbow that we put her at that high post. We may see if she can knock a couple down here.
Burleson gets a much-needed break as Kramer comes in. Riggs with it at the top of the key. Now over to Brazier. Especially having 2 bigs in the game at the same time can't hurt. Riggs bounce pass here to Long. Back to Riggs. She'll try a 3.
Short.
Missed. Rebound, Abby Jo. Shot up. No. But she'll go the line here to shoot 2.
That would have been nice if she could have got her an one opportunity there. Just rolls around. And listen, I'm going to tell you this. And we may see it in the stadium. Summertown may shoot just as lousy, but it's an ongoing thing. You can ask Wes Long and Jeremy Jean about it. That rim is hard.
Yeah.
That rim bounces. We've noticed it every game so far.
Abby Jo hits the first. Dingler will come back into the game, and checking out is Anna Harder with her second foul. The team's second of the second quarter. Yeah, I've noticed how hard that rim is. You can hear it from all the way up here. Next shot from Abby Jo. Hits them both.
Good job, Abby Jo.
Now
see if Summertown with their big lineup, they're probably going to drop back 2. They will. They'll go to a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, just like you said in off air, Clint, you called it. 3:05 remaining here in the first half. 3-point Moore County lead. Goodwin gets into Graham, the free throw line, out the Harder. Now to Goodwin, swings over to Dingler. Back to Goodwin, over to Harder. Now to Fletcher on the baseline. She'll dribble back out. Pulls it in to Graham. Graham drives, layup up, and in.
Just an athletic, good move right there.
She's got 12 points, lead back out to 5. Brazier over to Long. Here to Riggs, swings over to Brazier. Now to Abby Joe on the baseline.
I can't force that one, Abby Joe.
Ninth turnover by the Lady Eagles. Goodwin gets over the timeline to Harder. Harder out the Dingler, has at the Cornersville logo. 2:25 remaining in the second.
If you're the opposite guard up at the top here, AJ, when Graham goes up that high post, you've got to deny her, at least be between her and the basket. Like Brazier needs to be locked down.
Graham all pass out the Dingler. Back to Graham in the paint. Spins. Tough shot blocked by Kramer. Then she comes up with the rebound. Long pushes it to Brazier. Back to Long. Swings over to Riggs. She'll try another three. Off the front of the iron, no.
Good drive, Abby Joe.
Abby Joe's going to come up with the rebound. Lady Eagles now with 7 offensive rebounds, and that one just thrown away. 10th turnover by Summertown. Minute 45 left. Dingler in transition over to Harder. Back to Dingler. She'll bring it back out the Cornersville logo. Summertown extending the 2-3 zone. Gets it in the Graham with the free throw line. Down low to Fletcher. That one's off the glass and in.
Fletcher got away with a pretty good push off on Long's back to free her up. No call there, but good lob to her.
7-point lead. Long over to Brazier. Back to Long. She'll try a three. Off the front of the iron, no. Fight for the rebound. It's Kramer. Kramer goes up and she's fouled.
Good job by the freshman there. Just going up high and using her length to get that rebound. Need to make a couple of free throws. Try to trim this thing to 5.
Graham picks up her first foul. Team's third of the second quarter. Minute 14 left. First free throw from Kramer. Off the front of the iron, no good. Burleson and Reynolds back in. Abby Joe and Long will check out. Fletcher checks out. I can't tell who checked in for Moore County. Next free throw from Kramer off the back of the iron. No,
good job, Riley
Burleson. Shot up, can't get that one to go. And a rebound by Graham.
Summertown is offensively challenged right now. Is trying to put the round thing and the brown thing in a round thing.
You're going to get it right there eventually. Good one. Now it's Bella Tucker has at the top of the key. She's the one that checked in. Graham, another big for Moore County.
I was going to say, if it's not 3 seconds, we're missing a good opportunity for it. Somebody for Summertown, whether it's Brazier, Burleson, or Riggs, one of the 3 seniors, somebody's got to calm down, take their time, hit a good shot, make a 3 right here.
Burleson with it, the left wing in the Kramer. Shot up.
That'll work, though. That's that shot I was telling you about. Just feed her, let her turn, and get it up.
Is a 2-point lead, excuse me, 5-point lead at 20-15. Big screen on the other side. Graham. Dribbling with it is Dingler. 20 seconds left. Guarded here closely by Riggs. Dingler kicks out the Harder.
Oh, that's a touchy foul.
Reds. That will go on Riggs.
I think that's her second. That'll probably get Busby up these last 15 seconds for Riggs.
And it will be Busby that will come in for Riggs. 15 seconds left. With it here is
do have 4 fouls to Summertown, so you don't want to give up a cheap one here in 5 seconds to go. Make them hit a runner. Make them hit a jumper.
Fletcher. Graham turnaround jumper off the front of the iron. No, and that one will end the first half. After 16 minutes of play, the score is Moore County 20, Summertown 15. Coming up here at halftime, we'll talk with head boys coach Wes Lawn. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Cornersville, we're joined by Summertown head boys coach Wes Long. And Wes, couple wins that you guys have picked up here. What have you liked out of your guys in those first 2 games here?
We're getting better gradually. I feel like our defensive effort last night was one of our better efforts of the year. We've got some different guys stepping up. We've had a different leading scorer each night so far this season, so that's nice to see. Still got to put some better quarters together execution-wise. Still sloppy, but that's expected early on.
I mean, you only gave up 25 points, I believe, yesterday. You talked in the preseason. You want to see better effort on defense. You feel like you've gotten it here in these first 2?
In spurts. It's been good to see in spurts, and I think overall it's been better than last year so far. We've just got to maintain it. We've talked about maturity all year long. And growing on that end of the court, and I think we've seen it so far, but we've still got a long way to go.
Your young guys have played so good in these the first 4 games of the season. You got to like the effort that they're giving.
Oh, absolutely, and I think we're a little bit deeper this year. We're trying to play more guys, keep guys fresh. So I think that there's several guys that can bring that kind of energy and intensity on that end. We just got to get them enough minutes and gain some experience for down the road.
What have you seen out of Lincoln County, the team you're playing in the championship?
Man, they can shoot
tonight?
it. They can shoot it. I think they'll be one of the better scoring teams we've played this year. It's gonna be tough, especially 5th game in 5 days. Going into the holiday break, I just worry about us coming out flat after a pretty good win last night. I hope we just kind of end on a good note for this week.
And what do you want to see out of your guys here to get a victory tonight?
I just got to have better execution. We got to take better care of the ball. I think we've been getting good shots. And we just got to stay locked in on the defensive end. Can't give them anything easy, just make them earn everything. And we got to continue to rebound it. Rebounding numbers have not been great this year, and that's something that we're having to stress more than I'd like to.
Coach, good luck here tonight. Looking forward to the game.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Head boys coach Wes Long. We'll take a couple-minute break at the start of the second half when we return to the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize to meet every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Welcome to the Funky Fact Files, where we share some of the funkiest facts you are ever going to hear. Today, we're visiting sunny California, home of the Golden Gate Bridge, Hollywood, the Redwood Forest, and, you guessed it, one really funky fact. And it's all because of Mark Twain. In 1865, Mark Twain wrote his first successful short story titled Jim Smiley and His Jumping Frog, which was later changed to The Notorious Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, which would kind of become the title of his first book in 1867, and, for some reason, was sold in 7 different colors. Inspired by Mark Twain's book, Calaveras County has been hosting a frog jumping contest at Angels Camp since 1928. Thousands of people, and their frogs of course, show up to compete, but you better have some serious hops. The record for the longest jump was set in 1986 by Rosie the Riveter. Yes, you heard that right, Rosie the Riveter. No relation to Rosie the Riveter, of course. Rosie, the frog, jumped 21 feet, 5 3/4 inches. 21 feet. To put that in perspective, the broad jump record for a human is just over 12 feet. But it's not uncommon for frogs to jump 10 to 20 times their length. Of course, if they stood by the Grand Canyon and then jumped, I guess they could technically hop even farther. Well, things were hopping along at the Calaveras County Frog Jumping Contest when, in 1957, California decided they needed to pass a law to make it illegal to eat a frog that croaks in a frog jumping contest, which I'm guessing put an end to any frog leg eating contests at the county fair too. Perhaps they were worried about some sort of zombie frog apocalypse seeking their revenge or something. Whatever the reason, it's against the law to eat a frog that has died at a frog jumping contest in California. Thank you, Mark Twain. And there you have it, another funky fact from the Funky Fact Files. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enjoy all the other videos we have to offer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
20-15 is the Moore County lead here over Summertown in the Cornersville Thanksgiving Tournament. Championship game on the girls' side here as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Moore County will start off with the ball. Quick look at the stats. Summertown 4 of 18, 1 of 10 from the field, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. And Moore County 7 of 17 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the field free throw line. Turnover Summertown 10, Moore County 6. So the big difference there, Clint, was One team with 1 of 10 from the 3 and one team with 1 of 4.
Yep. Very patient is Moore County. I'll give Summertown credit, though. They didn't force a lot. They did have some turnovers, but it was after running 2 minutes off the clock trying to find good shots.
Harder will try a 3 right off the get-go and knock it down for her first points, makes it 23-18. As
only took them 30 seconds to hit as many threes as Summertown did in the whole first half on that goal.
Yeah, each side combined 3 of 15 from beyond the arc. Burleson, skip pass over to Reynolds. Now to Brazier in the corner. Back to Reynolds at the top. The key over to Burleson. Inside the Schaefer. Abby Jo goes up, blocked from behind by Graham. And coming up with the rebound is Audrey Harder. Rebounds was in Summertown's favor in the first half, 16-8. Dingler dribbles, guarded here closely by Riggs. And that one's thrown to nobody. Actually, tipped off for Riggs.
I guess Riggs must have hit it. No arguing there from Riggs, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, it looked like it went to nobody, but no one argued it. Dingler take it out to the right of her bench. Get it in the Graham. Now hands back out to Dingler. Guarded by Riggs again. And Burleson comes out off the screen. Fletcher. And over to Harder in the corner. Harder will drive. That shot blocked.
Good defense by Abby Jo.
And that goes into the hands of McKinney Reynolds. Reynolds racing the other way. Picks up her dribble. Out the Riggs. Now to Burleson. Swings over to Reynolds. Now to Brazier in the corner. Thought about a 3. Pulled it down. Skip pass over to Riggs. She'll try a 3. Off the back of the iron. No. And another rebound by Braylee Burleson. Now to Riggs. Here to Reynolds. Swings over to Burleson. Inside to Riggs, and she'll bring it out beyond the 3-point line. Bounce pass out to Burleson. Now over to Brazier. Brazier to Riggs. Here to Reynolds in the corner. Now back to Riggs. Here to Brazier. Here to Riggs. Now to Burleson. She'll try a 3. Back iron, no. And a fight for the rebound. It's going to be Harder. Now timeout here will be called by one called jump ball, one called timeout.
One referee got a timeout. Let's see if.
And they
he's
will
going to give the timeout.
Be a 30-second timeout for Moore County. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Back at Cornersville, Moore County's burned their second timeout and 30-second timeout. They lead at 23-15, 5:50 remaining in the third quarter. Dingler will take it out. Summertown still applying the pressure. And they get it in the Graham. Back out the Dingler as at the Cornersville logo. Bounce pass into Graham. Hands back out to Dingler. Dingler drives to the baseline, back out to the corner. Now over to Audrey Harder. Harder back to Dingler. Kicks out the Graham at the top of the key. Tries to throw down low to Fletcher, and Schaefer will get called for the foul.
It's a good post up there. At least it was before the shot.
It's her second. Team's first of the third quarter. Dingler will take it out the right of the basket. Into Graham. Graham guarded by Brazier. Kicks out. Harder drives. Tough shot up. No.
Got to be in position to rebound there, AJ, especially when you're playing man-to-man. You know who you've got. You know you should be boxing out.
And Schaefer's going to pick up her third foul, second of the quarter. Hannah Jones set the check in. I believe she was coming in for Abby Jo anyways. 5:13 remaining in the quarter. Dingler taking out the left of the basket.
Watch the lob on the opposite side. Watch Graham.
And that one was guarded really well as they get it to Fletcher. She'll drive, right-handed layup, no, and a rebound by Riggs. Riggs kicks out the Reynolds. Kinsey drive, shot up, no, rebound by Jones. Brazier swings over to Riggs. She'll try a three. She hits it. Lead is down to 5 at 23-18. Make that now 7 second chance points off 12 offensive rebounds. Summertown has out-rebounded Moore County on offensive rebounds alone.
Just couldn't put them back in on the offensive rebounds. I think we had one series in the first half where we got about 6 in a row.
And a harder dribbling, guarded closely by Riggs. Kicks out to Dingler. Dingler now to Audrey Harder. She'll dribble top of the key, guarded by Braylee Burleson.
Should have been a push-off there, no call.
Skip pass over to Anna Harder. She'll drive the baseline. Layup up, no. And a rebound comes Emily Brazier. Brazier race the other way. Skip pass to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks out to Braylee Burleson. Now to Brazier. Fakes the three. Dribbles and sends over to Reynolds in the corner. Bounce pass out to Riggs. She'll try another three.
Sure.
And that one will go out of bounds.
Little deep.
3:53 remaining. 5-point Moore County lead here in the third. They want to get a offensive foul against Anna Harder. That will be her third. And the team's 7th turnover. And Moore County fans are letting them, and their head coach and Chad Spencer letting them know about it. Lobs into Reynolds. Kicks out the Riggs. Now over to Brazier. Back out the ridge here to Reynolds. Riggs straight away. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to drive, can't. And that pass is stolen away by Graham.
Down there with Graham down there.
11th turnover by Summertown. And Dingler has it at the logo. Under 3:30 remaining in the third. Fletcher throws it down low for Graham and throws up a crazy shot, and Reynolds comes away with it. And a jump ball will be called. That will go to Summertown. Busby and Long the check-in. And checking out will be Reynolds and Burleson. Brazier coming the other way. Still facing a 2-3 zone over to Busby. Now to Riggs. Riggs to Brazier. Here to Long. Thought about three down to Brazier. Brazier now to Busby. Swings to Riggs in the corner. She'll bring it out to the wing. Bounce pass back to Brazier in the corner. Drives the baseline. Dribbles out. Now to Riggs. Out to Busby. Tries to throw it down low to Jones. And Graham's going to pick up the foul.
Right there. You know, AJ, if and I know what Coach Gene's thinking, if we can just hit a couple of shots to get us a lead, we're going to come across half court and hold the basketball and make Moore County play us man-to-man. But you got to start hitting some shots, and you got to get some stops to do it.
Goodman will come in for Harder. Graham will pick up her second foul. Team second of the third quarter. Brazier kicks out the Riggs. Now out to Busby. Now to Brazier in the corner. Now to Busby. Lobs it in the Long. Kicks out the Riggs. She'll try three. And she hits it. She's hit her second from beyond the arc in this quarter. Leads down to 2. Dingler brings it across the timeline. Guarded here closely by Riggs. Here comes pressure from Busby.
Oh, good job by Long.
And Long's going to come away with the steal.
Don't
now
force
to Riggs.
anything.
Riggs will try a three. Hits off the front of the iron, but a rebound by Busby. Now over to Busby. Bounce pass here to Jones. Jones off the glass, no, and a rebound by Goodwin.
Kind of shot that on a heartbeat.
And that one pass is tipped out of bounds. Emma Sansonoff coming in, and Dingler will check out here for Moore County. No subs for Summertown. 2:01 remaining, still a 2-point Moore County lead.
Don't leave her.
Fletcher, and a jump ball. Good defense there. That one will stay with Moore County, and they got to remind Jones that it's Moore County's ball.
Yeah, Fletcher's already hit a three, and I thought we're just going to let her shoot it wide open.
Now Moore County's going to call their third timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
After Moore County's used their third timeout, they have the ball with a minute 57 left here at this Thanksgiving Tournament Championship game over Summertown. Good one taken out the right of the basket. And that one's stolen away by Brazier. Their 9th turnover. Ahead to Riggs. Riggs layup up, in and we're tied.
Good defense by Brazier, good feet up, and really good left-handed finish by Riggs. Riggs coming on alive here in this third quarter.
She's got 8 all in the corner. It's a 23-all game. Minute 40 left in the quarter. Good one across the timeline.
Don't get too aggressive in the moment, Olivia. We need you on the floor, not with your third foul.
And you called it right there as Riggs will pick up her third foul, and the team's third here in the third quarter.
I think Coach Jean's going to roll the dice.
Good one taking it out in front of her basket. Gets it in to Graham. Graham down low to Fletcher. Fletcher shot up and in, and Moore County retakes the lead.
Just kind of used her body to have a wedge there.
25-23. Brazier across the timeline in the long. Kicks out the Riggs. Now to Brazier. Swings over to Busby. Different defense now here from Moore County as they swing over to Riggs.
Just a high extended 2-3 trap.
Jones down low. She's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
What I was about to say is just that, AJ. If Summertown, this is what they like. Come get us. Come get us. We'll hit that middle man and we'll go. This plays into Summertown's hands a lot more.
Sansonoff picks up the foul. Her first, team's third of the third quarter. First free throw from Jones. Off the back iron, no good. Braley Burleson the check in for Summertown. And checking out will be Riggs. Next free throw on its way. And doesn't get that one to go. There. Fletcher comes up with a rebound. They get it to Goodwin. 2-point lead, minute 10 left here in the third. Across the timeline is Goodwin. And struggling dribbling it.
Eat her up.
Still guarded by Brazier, takes it to the corner. Now over to Fletcher. Fletcher guarded by Jones. Picks up her dribble over to Harder. Harder drives, kicks out to Fletcher. Fletcher in the paint, now lobs out to Sansonoff. Down low to Graham, double team out here. It's Harder for 3, rattles in and out, and a rebound by Jones. Fight for the rebound, and Jones just throws it away.
We have timeouts that we can use. Don't give it back over right there, ladies. Come on. That's where Brazier, an upperclassman's got to step in and call for timeout.
Good one taking it out, 32 seconds left. Now Harder almost traveled there, picks up her dribble out to Fletcher. Fletcher drives, kicks out here to Sansonoff, now over to Graham. 20 seconds left, she'll hand back to Goodwin. Over to Harder. Harder out to Sansonoff. And a travel call. Their 10th turnover. Brazier coming the other way with it. Now 5 seconds left. In the corner to Burleson. 3 seconds.
Gotta shoot
Pass here to Brazier. Brazier shot at the buzzer. Off the corner of the iron, no good. And that one will end the third quarter. After 24 minutes of play, Moore County leads at 25-23 at the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Cornersville here, Moore County leads Summertown here at the Cornersville Thanksgiving Tournament Championship game, 25-23 as we start the fourth. Brazier over to Long. Back to Brazier. Swings over. It's Busby in the corner for three. She hits it and Summertown leads.
First lead of the game, if my math is correct, AJ.
Yeah, 20 seconds into the fourth. Dingler back in the game, pressured here by Brazier. Summertown was just 1 of 10 in the first half from three, and now they're 4 of 8 in the second half. Dingler over to Anna Harder, and we have a foul on Braley Burleson.
That's a tough call away from the ball. Both players fighting for position down low. Braley really just trying to get around Graham and got tacked with a foul. Tough luck on Braley.
Braley's second, team's first in the fourth quarter.
Oh!
And she'll pick up her third real quick.
Two quick ones on Braley.
Third in the game, second of the quarter. Dingler looking for somebody and gets in the Harder. That one's deflected around and a steal by Busby. 11 turnovers now from Moore County. Brazier. Now to Busby. Here to Long. Long dribbles over to Brazier. Now back to Long. Back to Brazier at the left wing, and that pass is stolen away. 13th turnover now by the Lady Eagles. Harder across the timeline, minute into the fourth, a 1-point Summertown lead. Harder pressured by Busby and a 5-second call.
Hey, I'm telling you, she's hard to do anything with the ball when Ella Busby's guarding you.
It's their 12th turnover, 6 in each half. Brazier across the timeline with the 1-point lead over to Busby. Now to Long. Here to Burleson at the left wing. Pass out to Busby at the right wing. She'll try three. She hits it.
Go Ella. That a kid.
A 4-point lead, 6:30 remaining in the game. Then pressure coming. Harder struggling with it. Jump ball called. And that will go them back to Moore County.
Hey, I like the fight right here.
Graham takes it out for Moore County. Lobs it in for Fletcher.
Double team Fletcher. She doesn't want to handle the ball. Double team her.
Dingler has it now for Moore County. Now back to Fletcher across the timeline. Drives, kicks out to Audrey Harder. She'll bring it to the top of the key. Now over to Fletcher. And Braley Burleson was down. Now to Graham. She'll try a three. Off the corner iron, no. And a rebound by Audrey Harder. That shot up, no. Tipped. And we'll go to Summertown.
Yeah, I think Moore County coach thought that should have been off of Jones, but I think that was a right call.
2 minutes into the fourth. Summertown here with a 4-point lead.
Ooh, they matching up now.
Moore County switching up the defense. Burleson over to Brazier. Brazier now hands over to Busby.
Got to get Jones out of the paint.
Long. Now dribbles at the top of the key, brings out the logo over to Brazier. Brazier pressured by Dingler. Now over to Long.
Don't have to be in any hurry if you're Summertown. Stay patient.
And try to throw it down low to Burleson, who's fouled from behind by Fletcher. Fletcher will pick up her second, team's first of the fourth quarter. Almost a similar thing as we saw on the other end here, Clint.
Yeah. I think things getting a little chippy, too.
Yeah. Kramer comes in.
Between
and Jones
Braley and Fletcher.
Kramer in for Jones. Nice pass here to Long off the inbound, and she's fouled.
Good cut there. Good feed by Brazier. Couldn't get the basket. Make a couple of free throws here. Put your team up 6.
Going Audrey Harder, her second, team second of the fourth. Wallen to the line to shoot a pair. First one on its way. Off the back iron, no good.
I will say this. I think they've shot free throws probably a lot better than Summertown has so far in this contest. That
now makes it 6 of 13. Fletcher with the rebound.
4 misses in a row for Summertown.
5:20 remaining. Graham brings it across the timeline, drives. She is fouled by Kramer, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was just a little too easy. That's a very good player in Graham with the freshman, and Kramer trying to guard her all the way down the floor. That's a pretty easy mismatch. Pretty easy for Graham to get to the basket.
First shot coming up for Graham, and that one rattles in. Her first point of the second half as Goodwin will check in. And checking out will be Audrey Harder. Next shot from Graham. Rattles in. She's got 14. Leads down the 2.
Oh, be careful. They're pressing.
Long.
Oh,
and
gosh.
gets it to Brazier, and that one's stolen away. And then that one is stolen away. And now a foul is called here against Moore County.
Moore County coach has got a legitimate beef. Should have been a foul on Summertown on that break to the middle. Now Summertown's got to know what they're wanting to do on this full court 2-2-1 that Moore County is going to run.
Foul goes on Goodwin, her first, team's third of the fourth. Brazier, pressure by Dingle. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Kramer, gets it across the timeline.
Now pick it up.
And that one's stolen away. 15 turnover by the Lady Eagles. 2-on-1 for Dingler. Pass here to Goodwin off the glass, and we are tied.
I think if you're Coach Gene, you might think about getting Kramer out. He's going to put Jones in, but I think you got to put Riggs back in just for ball handling.
Busby's pass knocked out of bounds off of her hands by Graham.
And maybe call a timeout, which he's doing right now.
And Jeremy Jean here will call a timeout. It will be his first timeout. Be a 30-second. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
.438 remaining in the game here in this Thanksgiving Tournament Championship game, 29-all. Between Moore County and Summertown. Lady Raiders have it. Dingler bringing it across the timeline. Summertown fresh off calling their first timeout of the game. Dingler dribbles over to Goodwin. Now to Fletcher at the right wing. Kicks out the Goodwin in the corner. She'll try a 3. No. Rebound Brazier. Shot missed everything. Brazier now over to Burleson.
Got a man wide open in the corner.
She'll try a 3. Off the corner of the iron. No.
Waited too long to pass it to her.
And Dingler comes up with the rebound and gets her dribble knocked out of bounds by Summertown. Graham taking it out, gets in the Fletcher in the corner. And Burleson picks up, it's Jones that picks up the foul.
Not the foul you wanted. She's in the corner. She's not going to do anything with it.
It's her first and the team's fourth here in the fourth quarter. So these fouls under the new rules could play a significant part here.
Now we're going to get another foul. Going to get a foul on Moore County on a hold.
Fletcher's going to get another offensive foul. 13 turnovers by the Lady Raiders. They get it in. And it's Riggs goes up. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Way to go in hard, Olivia. Make the referee have to blow that whistle. We got to start hitting some foul shots if you're Summertown.
Goes on Dingler, her second, and the team's fourth. Team's fifth. And Riggs' first free throw after missing 4 straight goes in. Next shot. Can't get the friendly bounce. Fletcher with the rebound. Riggs now with 9 points and a 1-point lead. Good steal there by Jones.
To go off of Fletcher's leg. Coach Gene was trying to get a timeout. Nobody listened to him.
Audrey Harder will check back in, and Goodwin will check out. 30-29 is the Lady Eagle lead. 3:53 remaining. Brazier will take it out to the right of the basket. And lobs it in to Burleson. Braley dribbles at the top of the key over to Busby. Busby crosses over. Now over to Riggs. Riggs at the top of the key, hands over to Brazier. Brazier drives. Layup up, and she's fouled. Go to the line here to shoot 2.
I was trying to wave at her to get over here and get the basketball. Even if it doesn't lead to you attacking, get over here and get it, and let's run a set.
Dingler's third. They're already in the double bonus. Pair of free throws coming up here for Emily Brazier. First shot, nothing but net. Her first point of the game comes at a big time for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Em's had a hard time tonight. Of course, I don't think she shot any in the second half.
No, I don't think. Maybe the one at the end of the third. She misses a second. And a rebound by Jones and a foul.
Wow, they are racking up right now. I really didn't, unless Jones was getting her arm or her jersey pulled, I really didn't see that.
Yeah, that's Harder's third, and now Moore County will call a timeout. It's fourth timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network. Moore County with one timeout remaining, 3:34 remaining in this game. Summertown leading at 31-29. Hannah Jones at the line here to shoot 2. First shot on its way, nothing but net.
Atta girl, Jones. That one was big. This one's even bigger. Of course, still a lot of time left, but in a low-scoring affair, 4-point lead could mean a ton.
Next shot on its way, off the back iron, no, and a rebound here by Graham. 3-point game. Fletcher with it across the timeline for Moore County. Picks up her dribble. Tries to find Dingler, can't. Now hands over to Dingler eventually, guarded by Brazier.
Any foul from here on, both teams in the double.
Good pass here to Fletcher. That shot's up, no. And a rebound by Jones and a foul.
Good position by Jones. Used her body, made it where Fletcher, the only way she could get it was to foul her.
She'll pick up her fourth. Now Jones back the other way to shoot 2.
These last 3 minutes, AJ, may take 35 minutes.
Well, they've been easy on the fouls the first 3 quarters, but not exactly here in the fourth as Jones misses the first. Next shot here from Jones. Battles in and out, no. Rebound here by Fletcher. Dingler with it. 3:05 remaining. Across the timeline, guarded by Riggs. Over to Fletcher. Tries a little bit down low to Graham.
And Brazier was just trying to knock that away, not realizing it's probably going out of bounds.
It might have hit somebody the way she reacted to it. Maybe she thought it was tipped by one of her teammates there. Graham gets it. spins, tough shot. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Burleson.
Good job by Burleson and Riggs forcing a tough shot.
Busby being pressured out to Burleson. And now Fletcher's going to pick up her 5th.
That's a big foul out right there. Also, we'll send Braley Burleson to the line.
Sansonoff will come in, and Burleson will go to the line to shoot 2 to make it a 2-possession game. So far, the Eagles are 9 of 21 from the line. Fletcher checks out with 6 points and 5 rebounds. First shot from Burleson on the way, off the front of the iron, no good.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we lose this game. We know what we can blame it on.
Shot from Burleson. That one rattles out, no good. Sansonoff at the rebound. 2:35 remaining, still a 3-point lead. Dingler, it's a screen from Graham. Kicks out the Sansonoff, or struggles with it. Back out the Dingler. Dingler, and an offensive foul.
That's very touchy.
Yeah.
That's very touchy. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm not. This situation, 2.5 to go, AJ, I'm not making that call against an offensive player on that.
16th turnover by Moore County, 10 of those in the second half. Busby with it over the timeline. Back out the Burleson. Just like you said here, Clint, they're going to spread them out.
Brazier's got to go to the ball. Summertown can't just stay between them.
Busby gets possession, kicks to Riggs. And they'll bring it back out near the logo. Trying to milk some clock here. Now over to Brazier. Brazier guarded by Dingler. Dingler playing with fire with 4 fouls. Brazier struggles with it. Jones swings over to Busby.
Yeah, you can attack if they give you a layup, but don't shuffle your feet. Don't panic anything. Don't rush anything.
Brazier lobs over to Burleson. Now back to Brazier. So far, they've killed about 40 seconds off the clock. Brazier drives. Left-handed layup. No. Rebound by Graham.
No foul, no foul, no foul, no foul.
Marder struggling with it. And she's going to have to get over the timeline quickly. And that pass tipped.
Got to be close to 10.
And that is 10.
Moore County thinks it should reset because Brazier tipped it. That's not how it works.
No, it's got to go. It's got to be possessed.
Got to get across half court, one way or the other.
Yeah, got to be possessed over the line.
That's right.
Minute 22 left. 3-point Summertown lead, and now Jeremy Jean will call a timeout here for Summertown. Will be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here in the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Jeremy Jean uses his second timeout. His team leads 32-29 here. Minute 22 left. The Cornersville Thanksgiving Tournament Girls Championship game.
I like that timeout. Even if you don't draw anything up that works, I like that timeout just to catch your breath.
Brazier will take it out here to the end of her bench near the scorer's table. She gets it in the Busby. And hands over to Brazier. So far they've done a good job, and Brazier will get tripped up by Dingler.
Got to make some free throws here. Got to make some free throws.
That's Dingler's 5th. Goodman will come in for her. And Dingler will check out with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Brazier now will go to the line to shoot 2. 1 of 2 on her previous attempts. First shot on its way, and that makes it a 2-possession game. Also back in, Bella Tucker. Hasn't seen any action since early in the second quarter. Minute 16 left. Next shot from Brazier. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Graham comes up with a rebound, throws it away, gives it to Burleson.
Don't
that
have
shot
to score,
up,
ladies. You can pull it back out.
Bodies were everywhere there. It's a two-possession game. Goodwin picks up her dribble, gets it to Graham. Minute left. Graham guarded by Brazier. Kicks out here to Tucker. Doesn't take the three. Drives. Tough shot up. No.
Good rebound, Ella.
And a rebound by Busby, and she is fouled from behind.
Way to get possession, Ella Busby.
That will go on Audrey Harder. That's her fourth. So Ella Busby go to the line to shoot two. She's got 7 points and 6 rebounds so far on the night. 53.4 seconds remain on the stop fourth quarter clock. First shot is in. After so many of those bounces haven't gone in, that one did. Next shot from Busby. Hits them both. She's got 9. The lead's out to 6.
No foul. No foul, Summertown. They've got it in. Now let's get back and play a good half-court defense.
Graham races across the timeline. Drives. Tough shot up and gets it.
That's okay. That's okay.
And Moore County here will use its final timeout. Be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
To change her career or to go back to school. The decision to go back to school wasn't easy. Look at me, a wife, a mother, a degree in dental for 17 years. But here I am at LTC studying towards a career in cosmetology, and it's been the best decision I have ever made.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Not going to see the home run.
43.6 seconds remaining, a 4-point Summertown lead. Moore County now out of timeouts. And there is the home run, and Graham intercepts it.
You got to play her back. Can't run it.
Graham drives, left-handed layup. Blocking call called. And Graham will go to the line to shoot two, 38.6 seconds remaining, and that is on Braylee Burleson, who picks up her fourth.
Yeah, I was expecting us to look for it, but you just can't throw it. Once you've read it, and you got to watch that back player. If she doesn't come up with her man, you just can't toss it, especially when it's Graham.
And the first free throw rattles in. It's like she ran that wheel route, but that needed to be a bullet, and she threw the bomb. Shot from Graham, hits them both.
Just get it in. Just get it in.
She's got 18 points. Brazier with it, and fouled by Harder. And she'll pick up her fifth. Brazier will go the other way to shoot two. Tucker will check back in.
I think Coach Jean's probably telling Braley, yeah, we're that, but when you see the kid at half court never comes up to stay with hers, you can't chunk it.
Harder checks out with no points and 4 rebounds. First free throw from Brazier is nothing but net.
All right, make 2 in a row this time, darn it. In case anybody at home doesn't aware, that's my kid.
Next shot from Brazier. Hits them both. She's got 4, and the lead's back out to 4.
All right, now let's back off. Let's get back in our half-court man.
Graham racing the other way, under 30 seconds left, kicks out the Harder over to Goodwin. Goodwin dribbles it off her foot over to Harder.
Right, just reset, don't reach, reset.
Shot up, no, and Brazier with the rebound. Be a jump ball that will go to Summertown.
That's okay.
18 seconds left.
Brazier or Busby's got to want the ball right here and want to go to the foul line because it's going to happen.
Get it in the Brazier, now back to Burleson. And she'll get it over the Riggs, over the timeline.
Just break it. Good job.
Fouled by Graham. Graham will pick up her third, and Riggs will go to the line to shoot 2, trying to be the first Lady Eagle to go to double figures in this game.
Did Riggs have a point in the first half?
No, she had.
Okay, so everything she's got second half.
She had 8 points in the third, and that shot is off the front of the iron, no good. Graham has been most of the offense for Moore County on the other side with 18. Next shot from Riggs.
Oh, my goodness.
Iron, no, and a rebound by Sansonoff.
No fouls, no fouls,
Under
no
10
fouls.
seconds left. Sansonoff, I don't think, knows how much time is left.
Get away, Olivia.
Drive up, no. Graham with the rebound, the buzzer, that one's in, but it is too little, too late.
Wow.
Summertown going to come away with a 37-35 win, and they are the Cornersville Girls Thanksgiving Classic champions.
Tell you what, I need to go smoke. Holy cow. Hey, listen, like I said, Summertown's grown up in this game. They needed to be really, really challenged. They needed somebody that would get all over them. Listen, this Moore County team, I know that they're probably going to kick themselves for their lack of offense, especially against the height advantage that they've got on Summertown. But I don't know if we even said this on air. This Moore County squad has no seniors.
Yeah.
No seniors.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a tough task for single A ball this year. I wouldn't put them in up there with Wayne County, but good squad. But some kids grew up tonight. Hannah Jones, Abby Joe got in foul trouble, and then Hannah got the hot hand. Hannah stays out there, comes up with some huge rebounds, some huge points. Yeah, she's probably kicking herself like the rest of the team for a free throw percentage. But, AJ, you grow up a little bit. When you shoot that poorly from free throw and three-point range, and you still beat a good team to win and have played 5 games in 5 days.
Yeah. So if they can prove the 4-1 overall, their next game will be against Wayne County at home on Tuesday. Coming up here in 10 minutes will be the Summertown boys taking on Lincoln County in this championship game.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to duck out on this one for early Thanksgiving prep. So
yeah, it wasn't his idea. He wants to let everyone know that as well.
Kevin and AJ, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. And thank you for letting me be a part of it. But from Eagle Nation, thank you guys for all you do.
Yeah, no problem, man. And that game will be coming up here in about 10 minutes on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.